Hello, how you doing? My name's Dan. I'm one of the gardeners down at the Careys Secret Garden project in Wareham. I'm doing a little interview for you all, and it's just to let you in a few of the secrets of what we've been going on down here for the past year and a half. Yes, that's right, a year and a half. We've only been here since October 2019. So when we first turned up, the walled garden, as it is called now, was basically a field. It was just all grass. You could hardly see any of the walls or the archways or any of the little rooms that are along the wall. So that was basically uncovered by an external team, which they've done a great job exposing the walls. And from there we basically got the layout of the garden all drawn up by myself and our colleague Paul, and from there we started building it. And it's taken us so far to this point now. We are now 2021, just turning April. Weather is on our side. We've had some ups and downs with the weather. I think it was last winter was reasonable. The winter before that was the first winter in. It was just, one of the wettest winters I've worked for, and I've been gardening now for about 15 years. So it was a pretty difficult start, but we pressed on and made a good imprint that first winter anyway. So basically the garden is very young. It's an infant garden. The hedge line, the pathways have all only just been put in. Some of the trees are very small, some of the trees are large, so you're just going to have to bear with us and come along with this journey. I hope you'll enjoy it, because I think you will. We've certainly enjoyed the journey so far. And you might hear some helicopters and some army guys shooting across the ranges as well whilst you're here. So we're hoping to open soon. A very soft opening. So basically gets you in, have a little ganders. Please be kind. As I said, it's an infant, fresh new garden. Some of the beds aren't even planted yet. But that goes on to one of our biggest challenges we've had, is actually getting hold of some of the plants. So you've heard of the little old thing called Brexit. I think that's actually hit us a lot harder than we expected. A lot of the planting that we're looking to trying to grow here is not the normal sort of common sort of planting that you'd expect to sort of see in everyday garden centres. We're trying to find and create something a little bit niche, a little bit special. That's what we want for you guys, and for us as well, because that's what we want to have, the very best here. And it's been difficult getting hold of it. We found a few contacts now that things are starting to trickle through, so hopefully we can sort of increase the planting as we go. But a lot of it, believe it or not, we're going to have to grow from seed. So if you can see just behind me, Paul, the head gardener, has done a brilliant bang up job of growing a lot of the plants from seed and cuttings. So it's going to be a slow process, but as I say, come along with us with the journey and you'll see the garden progress year on year, even month by month. You'll be amazed what all of us we can achieve, and hopefully it should be quite a good little day out. So one of my favourite parts of the project, I think, in general, I love designing gardens. I love the planting side of things as well, but my passion in gardening is the actual design and layouts of gardening. This has been an ultimate dream really for myself and Paul. A big project like this, to get our teeth into, it's been fantastic. I've never designed anything on this scale. We've done smaller gardens, maybe up to an acre designing and laying out, but this is, I think, just shy of 4 acres. So that came with its own challenges as well. We had a drone basically sent up in the air to get aerial shot of the garden. From there we plotted out the areas that we wanted, and just began basically, once the ground was cleared, started to lay it out, but on a much bigger scale. For us both, it was a bit of a challenge initially to get our heads around it, because as I said, we're used to slightly smaller gardens. So we had a couple of minor issues at the beginning with scale, but then we got our heads around it eventually, and hopefully we pulled it out of the bag. But there's been a couple of areas that have changed as well on the way, but that's only due to the garden slightly evolving even in that time period of a year and a half. Certain areas now completely started out completely different to what they started out to be, but hopefully it's for the best. So that's where my sort of happy place is, and that's what so far has been my favourite part of the whole project, is actually designing it and actually seeing it come to life. I love it. I can't get enough of it. And what do I look forward to? I look forward to you coming down and seeing this garden. I really do. I can't wait for people to come through the gate and be hopefully pleasantly surprised. But as I said, bear with us. It's a brand new garden. It's a work in progress. When you do come down, hopefully, if you see us, come have a chat. Obviously, with distances and all that regulations involved and things like that. But we're more than happy to answer any questions you got. Have a chat with you. I mean, we can also discuss the future goings on with the gardens and how it's going to progress. I mean, see this in 5 years' time as compared to it now. It would be almost be it will be an unrecognisable garden. The hedges will be established. They'll be up and be of a height that we have had a vision for in the first place. So areas will become a lot sort of quieter and more secret for you in time. So that's what I'm most looking forward to, is you getting down here, enjoying the space, chilling out, hopefully on a nice sunny day as well. By all means, come down the rain. We don't have waterproofs, so I'm sure you've got your own. So yeah, so that's what I've basically got to say at the moment. I'm sure we'll be doing lots of more chats and interviews in time. There's lots to crack on. There's a bit of a tight schedule. We're up against it. Hopefully we're going to sort of get it to a point where it's viewable and it's nice to walk around, relax and enjoy, and by all means, bring your kids down as well. Get kids out in gardens, get them out in nature. Love it, it's brilliant. That's what it's all about as well, getting kids involved. They'll be amazed. So yeah, look forward to seeing you. I'm Dan the gardener, down at Careys Secret Gardens, and I'll see you soon. Right, bye for now.